Jacob's in. How's Jacob today? Stephen Smith's here. Vincent's in. Hurry now. Good in you. Not so bad. Sandy's in. Catman's in. Oh, Brandon's early tonight. Jeff Lee's here. Jasmine, what's up? Lee here's in the house. How's Lee today? It was about 80 here, Brandon. 68 right now, so not so bad. Cooling off pretty well. I think we made it down to like 49 last night, so. Danielle's in. Tanya's here. Jacob, I am good enough. So I bought a house in Garrettson, South Dakota, so I'm moving very shortly. I wanted to share the good news. Gator did not pop it yet, Cody. And I could do that before a fucking live stream. Fucking mess that's gonna be. So no. Soul said last time I saw BORK, he was making bales for Squatch a few years back. Why don't make them for Squatch? I just make them at Squatch's place for myself. But what are you working on? A good buzz?
No.
Ah. Have I done any hay? No. Hell, I can't even hardly turn my head and look back on a fucking piece of equipment right now. But maybe tomorrow. Well, maybe I will be tomorrow, but. I want some tacos when she's kicking in, so go get tacos. Fuck. I don't know what to tell you. Plus the ground's been too wet, Cody, so there's some spots where I could probably get away with cutting around the wet spots and waiting for them to dry out and see what happens, but Johnny, you're an idiot. Case Blue Moon sounds good. Been on the excavator all day. Back be killing me. What kind of excavator are you running? Need a better seat in that sumbitch. I need a better seat in mine, but it's not ideally set up for that, so. Industrial air compressor sold for $150. I was too caught up in other things. My messenger doesn't send me notifications for fuck all. I did have notifications set for the auction, but I was too caught up in other things. And it's still been a motherfucker to adapt it for a horizontal thing, and especially not having the back room done and all that other shit. Paul's in. I had a feral cat come in range this evening. Did it stay in range? And a guy going on here around here like crazy. Saw some windrows, and now then looked like they were damn near waist high. Most of the hay around here is pretty average. It's nothing to fucking brag about. I make a lot of fucking bales, but a lot of it's past mature, so what are you gonna do? Now it looks like a chance of thunderstorms tomorrow night. I'll give it through the fucking weekend and see. Can weather pattern straightens out a little bit. There's an easier way to put a control arm in a Corolla without dropping the motor mounts. I don't know. I'd have to look at a shop manual. Been a long time since I've done a control arm in a fucking Corolla, but I would fucking imagine. Why would you have to drop the motor mounts? I want to know too. Daniel Berry's in. Oil pan's in the way. Well, then it sounds like you're going to have to pull the motor mounts. Put the hay in way too green. Yeah, don't do that shit. I am not keeping bales in a fucking barn. First of all, I got way more valuable things to put in a fucking building than hay. Secondly, that shit. I've never had a problem with hay starting on fire, but I'm not taking any chances either. Three-wheeler lovers in. Of course you are. Of fucking course you are. Anthea's in. There was a load of hay. Where'd he go? Emmett's here. $6.94 the other day. It started on fire on the truck. Perfect. Did someone say three-wheeler? Don't you have enough fucking three-wheelers? Bonnie's here. How's Bonnie tonight? Buy the step deck. We're still working on it. There's two different ones I'm working on. I mean, ideally, I get them both, but why do you cuss? Because I can. Ed's in. Just leaving work. Perfect. I only have about 30 of them. Step decks? No listening and driving, Ed. Ooh. Demon Slayer's in. Self-projecting much? Never mind. Nice job on the shirts you made for Rick, Anthea. I have about 23 wheelers. It will be your own never ventures. I have no 3-wheelers. None. Zip, zero, zilch. Don't even have a 4-wheeler. Traded that for the X mark. Anthea says, thanks for taking orders. You have design. I might be able to do them. Luck has nothing to do with having things. You know that, right? The old Honda 3-wheelers were good machines. Kyle has 20 project 3-wheelers. 90 days? Or no. How about them all Hondas and Yamahas? The Yami squaws. Tired tonight. Pablo's in. If you consider all the ones I have, project 3-wheelers, I probably have close to 50. Holy shit! H guy, if he had Kawasaki's, I'm pretty sure he would have said Kawasaki when he said Hondas and Yamahas. Just saying. I'm slow. Of course you are. Never owned a 3-wheeler or a quad, but I've ridden a few. We are talking about the machine, not the people, right? Never. Wow. No time like the present to have an end-of-life crisis and go buy a 4-wheeler or 3-wheeler. I mean, got a roll-up door in my shop. Okay. Motoring's here, and the storms are hitting. Well, fuck. Hopefully they're not too bad. Is that a collection of shop towels on the top shelf behind you, allegedly? Those ones? Supposedly. Yeah. Flooding near you? There's no flooding near me, no. You look like Post Malone. Who the fuck is Post Malone? Good evening, Jeff Weinstock. Yeah, I probably could if I wanted to start a museum. Ricky, you're an idiot too. Bags of grout. Yo, alcoholic, how's life? Good in you, not so bad. Impressive shop towel collection. Perfect. Really need to restock. That end's getting a little fucking lean. Panic during COVID. I didn't even have those then. Yeah. Hams, the beer refreshing. You look more redneck, but in a friendly way. Or some shit. Are your lights LED? Yes. Jeff, it has been a hot minute since I've been out to the cabin, but I was fixing to get that thing out shortly and make a run out there. I got to cut the grass and do a cabin check and do all kinds of things. So, coming soon. I do not fish. Don't have time. I have not officially purchased a trailer for the Kenworth yet. I'm working on a couple options. Just seeing which one of them I can chew down more. Hopefully both at the same time. What have you been dragging your hands over today? Been nothing but AC work here in South Florida. Not a lot of AC work today or this week yet, but mostly maintenance type stuff. Diagnosing some drivability, some ABS stuff, getting some things lined up for later in the week. So I don't watch football. I don't give a flying fuck about any of them. I come here and don't see a beer. You must be running a fever. My beer's here. It's almost out. Can you get the Kenworth in your shop if you needed to? No, it won't fit through that door. That is only a 10-foot tall door. And it will fit in my pole barn, though. So, I do have a building I could put it in. Do you ever eat her from laughing? I've been making raspberry and blackberry pie all day. My fingers look like I strangled a Smurf. Wow. I'll take a shot for you and get her dead. Oh, bourbon does sound kind of tasty. Just inherited a 64 Jetstar 3 Minneapolis Moline. They got tractors. Nope. If it runs, I'll give you $500. If it doesn't run, I'll give you $100. It's a K100 cab over. You report to Carfax? Fuck no. I don't have time for that shit. Isn't Kenworth discontinuing the T600? I believe so. '84. Still picking blackberries. Raspberries are coming along nicely. I haven't even checked any of ours. Blueberries should be fucking... Yeah, with all the rain we've had, a lot of times out on the fucking island out there, they're not so good, but 3406 in it. Big old kitty cat in that bitch. If it paid, I'd report, but they don't. Skilled people don't work for free. That's right. You can go in there and the customer can go into that shit and do it themselves too. They can upload copies of fucking work orders. If you got time to report to Carfax, you don't have better fucking shit to do. I'm just saying. There won't be anything for blueberries at the cabin itself, but the island in between the farm and the cabin usually has some on it. I'll have to take a stroll out there. You know, I haven't been on that path in a while. I should go see if it's still viable for the side-by-side. It's all the stuff in the background looks cool. Shop supplies. Tools. Tires. Stupid shit. It's an 84 IH guy. But yes. Gallon jugs of beer. There you go. It's grout. Still a B, yes. Paper towels, hand laying boxes, and many bags of grout. I thought nature's laxative was Jägermeister. Syrup of Ipecac. I don't know it can stay down that long. Shit's got to go right back out the other way. I can drink a lot of liquors, but fucking Yeg is not one of them. Oof. I'm also not a fucking black licorice guy either, so. LM7 LS series, a good engine, 1,000 horsepower to the crank, stock if you have money to do so. When you get 1,000 horsepower out of a lot of his shit, if you have the money to do so, that's kind of fucking relative, isn't it? Do you at least like Twizzlers? I can't even tell you the last time I had licorice. When I was a kid. You like sherbet still? Again, the last time I had sherbet probably would have been when I was a kid. Fuck, I rarely even eat ice cream anymore. Matthew Shelley's in. Banana Man 5. TS is gas. I don't know what the fuck that means. Good stream. Or some shit. God, that would have been at least 25 years ago since I've had sherbet. Money can make you as much horsepower as you want. Well, yeah, if you got the money, you get a hell of a lot of horsepower. I don't give a fuck about horsepower. I don't give a fuck about your 0 to 60 speed. Let's go back to a 240 horse fucking power V8. Naturally aspirated, good fuel economy, reliability, perfect. Let's go back to a 60 horse 4-cylinder. Good fuel economy, reliability, good to go. But fucking 100 horse and a V6, and away we go. Tired of putting up hay already? We have about 1,500 bales in the yard. Holy shit. I get 3 horsepower out of a 5.9 cc at 29,500 RPM burning nitromethane. Fuck's sake. What horsepower is the Cat in the K100? I don't know. I don't know what a fucking 3406 is in that era. I have no idea. 340? Something like that? Is that what they were? If Iron Man was in here, he'd fucking know right off the top of his head. Right up. That is not my fucking stat. Not my fucking deal. I have no idea what horsepower they are. $84, likely $350 or $400. I'll bring the little engine next time I come up there. I appreciate the man beard. A little frizzy and wild today. Needs a good combing. Oh well. How many bales do you usually have when you're done hanging around 5,000? Guys in. It's a bunch. I know that. I think it's even more than that. Any car can be a good car until dealership get cheap, and then give you fixes such as add thicker oil will solve their fuck up. Between dealerships and manufacturers, some of the TSBs for doing stupid shit. We'll fix oil consumption with a reburn. No, you. We're going to fix a chronic oil pressure problem with a reburn. No, you won't. They kicked the can down the road, so the first owner most of the time got rid of it before they had to put fucking timing components in it and an oil pump. My jet freezer, what the fuck? Sure did. Around 8,000. Holy shit. What's really reliable these days anyway? Not much. I see the survey crew was out marking the fucking road because they're going to plow in the fiber on my road like anybody's getting hooked up to that shit. And I can tell you right now, I'm not. I can only imagine what the amount of money they want to plow fucking the rest of the cable from the box to my house. Holy shit. Let alone my shop. You know, I feel good. I really enjoy the stream, even though nothing's really happening. Easy to crank it up, pull a shut solenoid out the back, Screw out. There you get 500 easy and lots of coal. I don't need to get fucking lots of coal, and I don't need to turn it up. It'll be just fine. Emily's here. Matthew says his old Bronco's reliable. Don't say that. That shit's not going to start tomorrow. Let's plumb all this fiber optic costing shitloads of tax money, even though only one person, if lucky, will be able to utilize it. Yeah, good luck. We could have done fucking satellite. Could have done fucking Starlink for a quarter of the fucking cost, and everybody would have already had it, but there you go. Anyone know anything about lawn tractors? But most newer day cars are cheap as fuck, let's be honest. I wouldn't own anything fucking post-COVID. Not until I absolutely fucking have to. Or they start seriously making some fucking improvements on engineering. I wouldn't own anything that's fucking 19 and newer. Probably even fucking 17 and newer, but a young Captain Spaulding or some shit. Anything after 13 went way downhill, at least for Chevy. They were all right there in that era, right when they switched in that fucking generation from 13 to 16, 17, whenever they fucking switched. I mean, as far as I'm concerned, the Super Duty shit the bed after 16. The F-150s had shit the bed since 04. The ones with the 5 liters in them were probably the best F-150 that they've had in a long fucking time. The newer 5 liters. The rest of them are fucking junk. I mean, good for the bank account, bad for the pocketbook. Mr. DeWalt back in action. Heard rumor that Cheney was going to build a basic work truck for a low cost. Who? I mean, Chevy? And they all say that. They all say they're going to have a basic truck. You're predictive text as fuck, dude. The problem is they think their basics has fucking everything. Touchscreen radio, power windows, power locks, power seats, fucking... Give me crank windows, heat and air conditioning. That's it. Vinyl floor, vinyl seats. Fucking let her eat. Well, the choke cable is seized on. I cut the cable off, get the choke full off. Key nothing with key, but starts with solenoid jumped. I have a basic truck, LOL. 3-wheeler guy, get the fuck out of here. What's your opinion on square bodies? They're getting fewer and fewer around here. If you're in the Midwest, good luck finding a good fucking square body. 4x4 on the floor. That's right. Manual 4x4. Basic fucking heat and air conditioning. No fucking dual zone bullshit. Let's go back to the fucking lever with the fucking cable attached right to the fucking door. Bink, bink. No fucking actuators, motors, fucking stupid shit to think about it. Nope. Super basic. And all I need is a fucking speedometer, engine temp, oil pressure, and fuel gauge. That's it. 4. I don't need any other stupid shit in there. I don't give a fuck about RPM. Does it matter? Nope. Anybody watch their RPM? Nope. Don't care. Hell, for that matter, bring back a fucking 5-speed manual behind one of those son of a bitches. Super basic is what my O2 1500 is. That even has crank windows. Perfect. Fuck was that? A while ago, somebody was asking me about, because the strip on the crank window broke. You couldn't even get the bastards. Found them online, but you couldn't get the fuckers from parts store. Emily says, I have a manual transmission. I like a manual transmission. Hell yeah. 5 or 6 speed if you want to get fancy. Well, you go 6 speed if you want to get fancy. Manual 4x4 with manual locking hubs. No stupid shit. Solid front axle. None of this independent front suspension bullshit. I don't care if it rides like a truck. It's a truck. It's supposed to ride like a truck. 4-speed with granny gear. Even a 5-speed would be fine. Millennial anti-theft device, one of the old Ford trucks we had. Have his old 3 on the tree. That'll really mess up a millennial. Four-speed overdrive, good old V8, built Decimato and coming to race. It's hard to feed cows an automatic transmission. I hear you. Ooh. It has been a long fucking time since I've drove a 3 on the tree. And boy, would those bastards get sloppy. Holy shit. I bet it's been 15 years since I drove a 3 on the tree. One of the people that stopped by here said you have an automatic with a clutch. No idea how to shift it, I'm sure. Hey, had 3 on the tree, never could find first gear. You work on logging trucks? Nope. That's not my fucking deal. Take that shit somewhere else. First truck was at 95 F-150. It's straight 6. Good old 300. I have no one Silverado needs a rear diff and snapped coil pack mount. Is it work fixing? Well, depends on the condition of the vehicle, but go to the salvage yard, get a rear diff for $200-300. Slam the bastard in there. Away you go. Put new U-bolts on it. My brother still has his 95 F-150 at the 5.8. Lizard Dick's in. Greg's here. The magnet on the tranny will catch the savings. That's right. There's some shit. '65 F-150 with a 3 on the tree. Yeah, I should bring back, put like a 4-speed on a tree. Fuck it. Last diff I got cost me $10K. They're not that hard to rebuild. I mean, a differential is not that fucking hard to rebuild at all. I have a logging truck. I don't give a damn. Take your shit somewhere else. Where do you want me to go? I don't give a damn. Anywhere but here. Price of a short bed square body Chevy are really high. Evan Kibby's in. Have you ever seen Micro torture testing the F-150 EcoBoost? It was pretty convincing and I ate it up. You're an idiot. Did I miss anyone ask how your neck was doing? No, because most people don't know that my neck's fucked up. What neck? I mean, there is that. So I'm going to check salvage yard. If not, go through her. It's not that hard. You probably find a fucking rebuild kit pretty cheap for them. Disc center and 2 axles for $10K. What are we putting said differential and axles in? Sounds big. For the drag trike, I would have scrapped drag trike. Fuck that. I also have a 2024 F-250. Take that shit somewhere else too. I don't want to work on that either. I was already into it way too much to stop. That's what she said. Never mind. That was the best joke you had, guy. Did you laugh before you told the joke? Started up the 2012 F-150-50 tonight. Now it has a tick that won't go away. Put it on the rev limiter. It'll be fine. You never said I wanted you to work on them. I said I have them. Well, I didn't know it was a dick swinging contest. I got a good buzz on. I win. Fuck you. I got a logging truck and a 24 F-250. I've made bad decisions my entire fucking life. Yeah, well. Cam or exhaust leak? I don't know. I'm not listening to the bastard. "23, Dumbo. You're the one that said 24, dumb fuck. I'm just saying. Seafoam fixes anything. Or not, but just dump a whole bunch of it in there. It'll be fine. Could also call it a 94. Rock a fire explosion guy. You come up with this shit. Lear says Burger X, we don't care. No one cares. And bye, bitch. 27. Congratulations. Your brain is about fucking 13 years underdeveloped. Need to cut them lights out. Don't need all those lights burning. I didn't know you were the one paying my fucking electric bill. You, dude. When the fuck did you become the meter? I wasn't talking to you. Well, then who the fuck were you talking to? Run Seafoam, then don't change your engine oil. Fucking mint. Yeah, I've seen so many times that Seafoam fixed a base engine problem. Not. "25 of them have been watching you since I was 23 or 22. Where does that make me? Good at math and fucking stupid." Get it? Just kidding, you're not good at math either. I was talking to Emily. Do you think Emily cares? You think the Lucas oil additive is bad? I wouldn't use it. By the time we've gotten outside of what normal fucking oil and maintenance would do, we're looking for a miracle in a fucking can at that point. It's not going to happen. How many ex-wives do you have? I'll tell you after I get off this live stream. It's still pending at any point. You mean engine rebuilds of the can don't exist? Nope. All that shit in a can is marketing garbage. The only things that I will, like, if you're going to do a lead additive for some of the older fucking engines and stuff in your fuel, I get it. Because we don't have that chemical composition in the fuel anymore. I get that part of it. The rest of the time, if you're looking to dump something in your motor oil to fucking fix a problem, it's probably not going to work. And if it does, congratulations, you just kicked that can down the road until it's catastrophic. When you maybe could have fixed it with a lifter, now you start fucking putting solvent into an oil, which you tell me that seafoam's not a fucking solvent. I always like the guys that fucking pop a rear diff cover open and get in there with the can of brake cleaner and just start brake cleaning all the inside of the differential out. Are we going to wait for that to flash off, or are we just going to slam the cover back on? We're just going to slam the cover back on. Fuck it. So we left all that fucking brake cleaner in there and sitting in the bottom of the sump of the differential. Fuck it. Put the cover back on. Let her eat. Throw solvent in with the lubricant. Should be fine. Never really thought about it before, but that makes sense. That's the problem. Most people don't fucking think about it. Hi, I'm new. This should be dumb. Tech Scoot. I blew my head gasket in my car. What do I do? How do you know that the head gasket's blown? Did you diagnose it, or did you have someone else diagnose it? I love the content. Well, congratulations. You don't make very good decisions. What's in the cup tonight? Elijah Craig Barrel Proof. 129. 129. So you don't recommend cleaning oil off the diff before welding it? Well, at that point, if you're welding the fucking diff, I don't give a shit. All you're doing is derbying the bastard anyway. But even then, just turn the welder up one more fucking notch. Get in there with the welding rod and give her the shit. Can I be a mod? No. You can get fucking timed out for asking, though. MG says, I'm 83 years old. Son, lay off the liquor. Are you trying to give me advice on how to live as long as your stupid ass to come on the internet and give me fucking advice? If you're 83 years old and enjoying life so much, go fucking do it somewhere else then. Jesus. Favorite band? I don't listen to music. No musical. What do you think about first generation S10s? I can't tell you the last time I seen one. 41 months. Lee Harris, I appreciate you. I will pour me another drink, but 83 and says, bro, right? Alex has got a 54 months. Ah, damn, dude. Appreciate you, man. What beer is that? I'd be so depressed if I didn't have any music in my life. You know what? If that's what you need, then fine. I don't fucking need it. Also, we're drinking hams to be refreshing. Labor rate. Racing Channel's got a $5 holler. Appreciate you. My labor rate, if you came from the YouTubes and you're looking for stupid shit, $149 an hour. If you're a decent fucking human being and a regular customer, it's different. Do you work for beer? No, but you can tip. This beer is currently made in Wisconsin because they stole it from Minnesota. Bastards. Bryce is in with the 58th finger. Appreciate you. I know this man can change a transmission without a jack. Nope. Not going to happen. I am not that fucking ambitious. Side hustle? I work for myself, dude. There is no side hustle. I just keep fucking working. Unless you want to consider farming a side hustle, but that's just a good fucking way to spend your money. Side hustle. Shit. I don't have time for my main hustle, let alone a side hustle. And a gig mechanic will tell you that it's very easy to blow a seal. Not really. I know where your joke was going, but it's really not that easy to blow a seal. I've changed 3 transmissions and 4-speed manual transmission with a jack. Just set it on your chest and up and in. I'm happy for you. I'm not doing that shit. Is that a lifetime supply of shop towels in the back? Nope. I'd probably be out in about 6 months if I quit buying them now. I'm not a filthy fucking mechanic. Just saying. Not a mechanic either, but that's fine. Craig says, come pull the trans out of my ute then, Kyle, and put the new clutch in for me. Kyle makes it sound so simple. Like he's not fucking... That was probably 10 years ago. His fat ass won't even fit under the motherfucker now. Shit. Has a good side hustle selling all these trolls information on the dark web for extra money. That's funny. That is funny. It's only a 5-speed of the transfer on the side. You can separate the transfer case from it, so it'll be fine. Used to change transmission with the blocks and bars before they had to stitch 3 fingers back in. Nope. Most of the time I have Super Duties, F-150s, any of the Chevys. I'll pull a transfer case off by hand. I don't give a damn about that, but I'm not fucking doing transmissions. Manual or not, I'm not fucking doing it. Sidekick? I have no sidekick. I work alone. I am better left alone. I don't like music. I don't listen to I don't watch TV. I don't watch sports. Don't listen to music. I just listen to the voices in my head. So if I have other input here on a regular basis, I'm going to get pissed off at it. Rick don't play well with others. Nope. Leave me the fuck alone. You can't clean guns and watch Rick? I mean, you can clean guns and do whatever you want. I don't give a shit. I do got a couple that need cleaning too. A couple of them sitting right over there. I only come in to ban the turds. Appreciate you, bud. Collect guns. Allegedly. Not so much as I need to have that, or that one's unique, as much as some dumb fuck spent too much of his paycheck and he needs some cash, and it's Friday and pawn shop's closed, so. And no, we don't do loans. And you're not going to like the price, but if you want a carton of cigarettes before Monday, I'll buy you a carton of cigarettes. Yeah, wow. The voice in my head left me a long time ago. I scared them so bad they finally left me, and I have a restraining order in place. Wow. We used to practice assembly and disassembly blindfolded. I'm not even going to brag. Fuck that. It only takes the wife and I about 3 minutes before one of us is going to have to turn the fucking light on. Damn it. What is that? Wow. What's your favorite drink? Beer or bourbon? I'm the only one that listens to me. I don't even listen to me most of the time. I argue with me a lot. Call myself names. Craig wrong would be fucking optimistic. Jim Beam? Oh, God. Make better choices, for fuck's sake. Turn the fucking light on. I know, right? Just turn the light on. Wait until morning when the sun's coming up, and there'll be some ambiance to it. You look at old Crab Ass's truck yet? Nope. He can wait. I'm sure he'll call me tomorrow. Sometimes I listen to live stream and bake things. And I think I have clean guns and listen. That was sometime last fall. How long are you going to make them wait? Probably a while. I mean, there is no more parking spots. We already ran all the way down the other side of the driveway to the end to where the fence is, and you can't park another one there, so he's going to have to wait for a few of them to get out of here. What was the customer state's problem is? Driving down the road, the ABS light comes on, traction control light comes on, vehicle goes into failsafe, and goes into derated power. Pull over, turn it off, restart it, and it'll go again until the failure comes back. So, oh, it's an EcoBoost. But it's not, he said it's not, it doesn't have a check engine light on when I moved it. But it's got all the ABS light, all the traction control, all the fucking, everything is on, so. Sounds like my Subaru. How's they doing on spring cloud hay fields? I don't know, ask Toby, I haven't been up there. Toby wasn't here tonight either, so. Tate likes Subarus. As long as they're cheap and there's a fucking profit on the back end, right? Did you get rid of that last one you put together? Today's been a sucky day. Well, hold on to your bitches, because tomorrow could be worse. So, perspective. I almost didn't make it because I was in Iowa. Idiots out wandering around. Never mind. Tomorrow is tool truck day. Hopefully. Fucking. Depends on when they call me if I can get my fucking doctor's appointment figured out tomorrow. But I'll let you know. Was supposed to be tomorrow. Now they want to reschedule it. So I don't know when the fuck it's going to be. Tomorrow morning, tomorrow afternoon, tomorrow midday. Who the fuck knows? Better do something with it soon because I'm getting pissed off. Hey, language, bro. Shut the fuck up. Move on. Well, it's supposed to be Moose Lake, but Iowa's nothing. Yesterday I got lost in Minneapolis. You a mechanic? Don't tell anyone. No. I'm just an internet geek that hangs out in his dad's garage at night while he's at the bar. Computer geek, sorry. God. What's something that would make a man think his wife's as young as the day he married her? Well, it depends on how long you've been married, right? I thought that was a green screen behind Rick. Nope. Not this week. Maybe next week. Alcohol. Wow. Oh, so then it just matters how much alcohol. Yeah, wow. That's the ticket. Top 5 funniest Family Feud answers. At some point, there's going to need to be a bag involved. Wow. Nope. What's this marriage thingy? Craig being the bachelor. How's the chicken barbecue? Yeah, is the chicken ready yet? Perfect. Married 23 years. Jesus. I haven't even been married that long between 2 wives. Seemed like a good idea at the time. Parents are on 28th anniversary come the end of the month. Holy shit. 39 here. Days, that is. Oh, you're still counting days. You didn't drink enough on your wedding night. Thought about it once, Bryce, but fuck that shit. Kyle says he'll never get married again because she's going to take your ass to your grave. I'm going to tell you right now. One way or another. I was obligated to get married a second time. She got half the debt. Y'all gotta watch Bill Burr video on marriages. Been trying to wear my woman out for 34 years. You might want to get a prescription. Nah. Wow. Wow. She can clean up all my shit then. Something's walking up the fucking driveway. Sounds like it has 4 legs. Where the hell is my spotlight? It's either cows or the fucking deer again. Probably the fucking deer, because it doesn't sound like cows. Wanted to get married for my 40th, but I'm 62 now, so fuck it. I mean, if you already made it 40 fucking years, why would you want to do it then? Turn the camera. Shit. Green screen won't allow it. Pretty much every morning, if we've had rain or anything, and I can actually see tracks better than normal, the deer walk between the house and the shop all the fucking time, so. They probably heard me. I went the other fucking way. I went around the other side of the house. We're going to have to put up fence around the fucking apple trees. Otherwise, I'm sure the deer are going to be in there picking those bastards off before we even have a chance. Fuckers. Didn't a lion escape from the zoo? I don't know, but it'd make a hell of a live stream. This shit go viral in a hurry. Let's do it. I ain't afraid. This fucking rabbit living in my woodpile that I've been trying to shoot is super skittish. You know what happened to the skunks that were living in my tried to live in my chicken coop? I burned the chicken coop down. Got rid of most of the chickens and the skunks. Win-win. Fixed it. I don't want to burn my wood pile. You guys have a garden and shit for the rabbit to get into? Otherwise, fuck it. Just a rabbit. I wouldn't give a fuck about the rabbits around here if they bastards didn't get into the garden all the time. Here's this whiny sounding dude again. All right, warrior. Yeah, we have a garden too. Sounds like you're gonna need some bigger fence. There they go, damn visitors. Wait, you have friends? Just get him in here. Fuck. Get some more subscribers from down under. Pull this shit up on a big screen. Stop staring at your phone like you got caught watching porn. Not big customers. Is that how you spell customer down there? Or is that a different kind of customer? Wait, I've had customers on here before. Now we know I ain't married. Gigolo. Motherfucking gigolo. Man, I don't give a damn. Not my circus, not my monkeys. I have no fucks to give. Hey, sounds Canadian. Hey, you're a little ways off. But I guess I'm back to being Canadian, folks. Tune in next week when we take our live stream back to the United States. Eh? I wish I had a shop like yours. I'd be doing the same thing, drinking beer in it. Well, you can wish in one hand and shit in the other and see which one fills up faster. Never understood that. Never looked at something that someone else had and been, man, I wish I had that. Oh, don't care. Good for you. I'll go get me one too if I want it. Love Canada. My brother lives there. It would be nice not to need a passport to visit. I mean, if you got a passport, what's the big deal? Then wipe with grout. We call that roughage. Good and clean. Should make Canada part of the USA. Simple to say that. Just go over and tell your neighbor next door that you're going to annex his property into yours, and he's going to have to get over it. You can still live there, but this is mine now. Try that. Just saying. We're going to make it a micro scale. Just try that. There's a fucking fly up by that light. Surprisingly, this summer has not been bad for bugs, like at all. Like the least amount of bugs I can ever remember in the summer. You ever gonna install those new tires over there? Eventually. Patience. It's a virtue. I don't think you would gain as much power as you actually think. You would gain land mass. But there'd be a lot of redistricting needing to go on there, and that's not going to fucking happen. I don't think you understand. Like on a macro fucking scale, 99% of the people that say it's a good idea don't actually understand what it would take. And then get your alignment machine working. Well, the machine works just fine. It's the fucking stands. But then I realized I was weed whipping. Because I've been trying to do some of that walk with the walk behind trimmer. Try to do a little bit of that every day. I'm knocking down a lot of fucking ground, but I forgot about the whole pallet of fucking angle iron that I bought over there. It's 1/4 inch thick by, it's like 1.5 by 2 or 1.5 by 3. The whole fucking pallet over there that I bought a while ago. So, turns out I got all the fucking pieces and parts to build nice new stands. So, I'm going to do that. I don't remember when I bought that. And I don't think that was on a Graves auction because I don't remember what I would have bought it with. So, make it happen. God, you're getting kind of fucking demanding now, aren't you? It was a high bid auction. You're probably right. Stop drinking before it's too late. It's not too late. I'll still make it to work tomorrow. Around the time you gotta let shelving. All right. I'm glad you're keeping track. I buy so much shit on auction. Most of the time I don't keep track of which one it came from or where or how or whatever. Just fucking bid on it, go get it, and then here we are. I was like, holy shit, a whole pallet of angle iron. Look at that. That was kind of nice to find over in the weeds. Going down a bad road, son. All right, fine. You're going down a bad road being on this live stream, jackass. You being so, you're just here to help others in desperate need, right? Go fuck yourself. Go somewhere else. Bad road. I don't even think I'm going down the road anymore. We're just free falling, waiting for the sudden stop at the end. Wow. It's always fun finding things you forgot you had. 100%. Having a beer every now and then is fine. Shut up. Yeah, and every now and then. It will stay until you drop the alcohol. I'm here for you. Good luck. All right, bud. You can be my advocate for... You're going to have to be here for a long time. We'll start tomorrow, unless this live stream goes until midnight, and then we're going to start the day after that. You don't need a DUI. My house is right over there. How the fuck am I going to DUI? Shit. I know from experience. Of course you do. So good on you for fucking up. I don't have to drive home, jackass. Hell, all I gotta do is hit the garage door opener and fucking fall asleep on the floor. Shit. My wife might come and find me. Or not. Tim's in. Ran into an Asian family of 7. Okay. If I run into an Asian family of 7 on the way home, they better have egg rolls. Ha! Oh, God. Or wontons. Wontons will do too. You deserve a DUI? Okay. Because bacon improves cardio. I know, that's why I'm trying to grow so much of it around my midsection. Wait. Chevelle's in. I did chuckle the other day when I was coming back from the auction on fucking Interstate. There's a big old fucking diesel pusher motorhome. Big old bastard, you know. The $250,000 diesel pusher with the fucking whiskey plates on it. I did chuckle about that one. Beer Belly of Doom? No, that's called a shelf. Now, what do you have? Because since you're such a quitter, Luke, what do you have? Quitter's gut? You just got a little flap that you have to tuck in your pants and makes it hard to get shit out of your front pocket of your pants? Nope. Not doing that. This is a lifestyle, bitch. We're not quitting now. He's going to throw wrenches at us soon. No, I don't throw wrenches. I'm not that kind of a guy. I got a 6-pack, brother. Oh, so you didn't quit. You just cut back. 6-pack. My bad. I thought I was in the Google search bar. Pressure washer. 0-degree nozzle. Like one of these ones. Hang on. Get the red tip. It's in here somewhere. That's what the pressure washer is going to say. There. That one. Get that one. It'll get it. It'll get in there and get them all. That one. Literally, it can be surgical. Never mind. You guys that have great names are so fucking retarded. You making any money doing this shit? Does it fucking matter to you? You keep coming back to watch it, so does it matter if I'm making money? Maybe I'm just enjoying myself. Do you have OnlyFans? Sure do. Go look for Grindr. Those are the post-live stream content. I don't know what we're grinding on, but it'll get rowdy. The opinion is information plus experience. Ignorance is an opinion lacking information. Stupidity is an opinion that ignores a fact. Oh my God. Hang on. I had to screenshot that shit. I gotta remember that verbatim. I'm gonna have to study that tomorrow. It's gonna take me a minute to remember that, but God damn it, Emily. Luke, I thought you were my advocate to quit, not the... Can you fucking make up your mind and no? Now I know why you ran over an Asian family. Probably stuck 3 of them in your butt. Wow. I start calling you the Trojan horse. God. No, it's the what are the dolls that you stack? That one. Do you have a lifted truck? Do I look like I have a lifted truck? My fat ass can barely pick up my leg the way it is. Fuck. Ricky needs to go. Not yet. He's fine. Russian nesting dolls. That one. Are you a Budweiser guy? Used to drink a lot of Budweiser. I'm a Hams guy now. Budweiser makes me all fucking fat and bloated. reading can seriously damage your ignorance. Most people can't even fucking read. Swamp tells for days. I mean, Darrell Will Jr. Hard to find hams where I'm from. Well, be from a better place. You repair cars? Don't tell anyone. No. I just hanging out in my dad's garage because I'm an internet geek. But when he comes home from the bar, I'm going to have to run for the house. He's going to kick my ass. Ham sucks anyways. Not missing much. What do you think is the best beer? Solid go-to for sure. Overall pick, right here. My go-to right out of the gate. Second would be free beer, but if you have friends or people that are going to bring you free beer that is a very questionable fucking choice, you need to get better people in your life. What should I do about my wife's flatulence issues? I mean, you can either sleep in the other room or stop it. Wow. You're probably going to have to overcome the whistling, but wow. That one was really bad. I'm just going to apologize to Emily for that one because she's a lady and that's fucking it. Fuck the rest of you guys. Boogie, let's go drinking. There you go. Snapper room where people are looking. Change the diet. Yeah, I mean, diet has a lot to do with it. Okay, I gotta stand up. I've been sitting for way too fucking long. Oh, God. That hurts. Ugh. My ass might be fat, but it ain't made for sitting. I can tell you right now. Probably the longest I've sat down in a long time. Why are you drinking hams? Because it's good fucking beer and it's cheap. Is that all shop tells? Might be. How bad are your beer farts? I usually get beer farts too bad. Again, more depends on diet. Get into the bacon beans. Fucking, yup. The fucking spiders are going to bark in a hurry. But I didn't do that tonight, so I'll be fine. Also, why do beans do that to a person? I don't know. I don't think spiders bark. I don't know where you're from, Ben, but I'm pretty fucking sure. Seen some shit in my day. Tomorrow work lined up. I got tomorrow's work lined up. I got next week's work lined up. I got next month's work lined up, and I probably got work the month after that. I got plenty to do, dude. I'll be all right. Feast or famine? Well, fortunately, I haven't seen the famine side. Not that I don't have a whole bunch of my own shit that I could probably do to get by for a while. Could do that. Got a lot of projects I could fucking get after. So if things got slow, I got all the stuff and things are sitting here to do all those things. So it wouldn't cost me a lot of money out of pocket to keep it fucking happening. But I had those aspirations. Favorite year, make, or model? I don't give a damn as long as there's money in your bank account. Don't care what you drive. Don't matter to me as long as the money's good. You could drive the easiest fucking thing in the world to work on. And if your money ain't no good, I don't give a fuck. We ain't doing it. I ain't doing it. Well, his Wi-Fi cut out. So we have to be civil like the last one. When the fucking last time we were civil? I live in Alberta, Canada. I'm heading your way for a beer. Let's do it. Talk's cheap because most of you fuckers from Canada don't show up. Matter of fact, only one of them has. The other one's AWOL. Also, where is Steve? Jesus. Talk about going off the fucking rails. Pulling the Craftsman lawnmower and make it a racer. I don't even have a Craftsman lawnmower. Fuck off, I just got here. That's funny. I wasn't even insulting you. But that is funny. I was saying you were the only one with the nuts to show up. Funny how that works, though. That is funny. My MTD starter died. I had a British passport and some Scottish. The fuck does that mean? You have a muscle car? No. I don't even have a car. Yes, I do. I had a car, but it's never in my possession, so. But I have another mower coming. Found another beer. Luke's still here. Not the good Luke. The scumbag Luke that said he was going to be here for me until I quit. Any kids? Allegedly. Oh my God. Grandkids too. Who do you want to argue with? I don't give a damn. Let's do it. If you're wrong, let's argue about it. A British passport and Scottish probably means bad teeth and alcoholism. Ah, wow. I'm not British or Scottish. God damn it. Where the fuck is Waffle House? Is there even a Waffle House in this area? I don't even know if there's a Waffle House in Minnesota, let alone around. I know there ain't one around here. Grits. Grits is weird. All right. If it's free, fine, but I ain't ordering that shit. IHOP, there ain't no IHOP around here either. Starting to think y'all don't know where I live, which is good. Grits is weird, right? See, Nathan knows. Like if it shows up on a free breakfast, I'll probably eat it, but I'm not going to order it. I'm just saying. Nice looking shop, but let's argue about something. Let's do it then. Bubba Smith says lives up north. All right. How far north? Bubba. Perkins? I think there's still one in Cloquet, but all the other ones have fucking closed up around here. How many cans you put down tonight? I don't fucking know. Those ones? Coming from the guy that can't spell cans. North of the Mason-Dixon line. You want to fight about it? Because last time you asked lost. Ah, wow. Ha! Oh, God. Not much I won't eat, but I'll choose certain things over others. Grits and gravy, what do? Mix it into a soup. I mean... Ah. Do you recycle those cans? Yep. Return those bitches right back to the fucking earth where the elements came from that made it. I don't know what landfill those motherfuckers are going to, but in about 10,000 years, that's going to be a hell of an aluminum mine. So yes. Try putting a little sand in them. It helps with the weight. Yeah, that cam crusher, Rick. Wait. Cam crusher. The M is next to the N, blah, blah, blah. Are you talking about a Hemi? Ah, wow. I don't have a Hemi, but there's a lot of them sitting out here that need camshafts. That's for fucking sure. I think 3 of them now. Again. Backseat driver. Dude, if I'm the passenger, I'm just gonna stare out the window and drool on myself. Because I rarely get to fucking be the one riding along. I'm usually the one driving, so. Rinky dinks in. 84 thumbs up. Man, a good night. Fuck yeah. We're almost to 100. Let's do it. Lifter failures and camshafts delaminating. I just threw one in the dumpster this afternoon, matter of fact. On the Memis? The Hemis, yes. Don't act like it's a fucking new thing like you didn't know about it. Unless you're one of the dinks that's got a fucking Hemi and doesn't know that it's coming, so. No, we know where all the recycled beer cans go in the Dodge camshafts. That's right. I just use those to shim in the fucking bearings. For those of you that have watched Squatch 253's channel, you would know how funny that is. And literally can't see. Lucky I get the words right, but you don't. Does Dodge use power for camshafts? They're not the only ones that have had problems with camshafts delaminating and lifters going bad. And there's 2 sides to look at this. I try to be optimistic about a lot of shit. Otherwise, if you can't be optimistic about things, you're just going to get fucking mired down in being a pessimist your whole life and everything sucks and life's a shithole and it doesn't work that way. So try to look at things in a realistic and optimistic circumstance. If we didn't have innovation, we'd still be plowing with fucking horses. Just saying. If you really want to put it in a macrospective scale, if we didn't have innovation, we'd still be plowing with horses. And Lee Harris wouldn't have an RC car that's fucking 6 fucking cc's that makes 3 horsepower at 30,000 fucking RPM. I'm just saying, all those things. There was failure in all of those things. Look at the fucking Hindenburg. I mean, look at the Titanic. All those things happened. Those are just ones that stick out in your mind, but good, bad, or otherwise, there's failure along the way. And if you want to make it on a personal scale, the people that don't accept their fucking failures and don't realize that they're fucking up are the ones that are mired down in shit and completely unhappy for their entire fucking life. Because they don't learn from anything. Just saying, nothing. They learn from nothing. But fuck it. Whatever. Do you BORK the old lady? Nah, but she's probably going to stab me with a knife tonight, I hope. Yeah, well. Identical? Wow. Northbound train. Yep. There was a shit ton of trains over the holiday weekend. I can only assume that's because a lot of those fucking crew members were getting paid double time. He'd be cutting hay with a manpower reaper without innovation. I mean, I try to pump the brakes on bitching about a lot of that shit. And like going off on tirades about how we don't. Yeah, I would like to have a basic truck, but I don't drive the demand. That's not everybody. It's like we were talking about earlier. Having a stripped down basic fucking truck. I want that. A lot of people in here want that. That's not the mass market. That's not what the market demands. The market demands they want new accessories, they want new vehicles, they want new models. Because if anybody thinks that manufacturer doesn't want to make the same fucking thing for 25 fucking years and just keep spitting it back out there as long as the profit margins fucking hold, I 100% guarantee you they want to do that shit. We'd still be making the fucking 97 F-150 that Lee Harris gave me if that motherfucker would have fit the bill the entire time that customers wanted it. But it doesn't. It's all consumer-driven demand. That's it. Love my 96 F-150, 302, 5-speed, regular cab, 4x4. Get her dead. I gotta piss. God damn it. Hey. Fucking skunk running through the yard. So I'm mid fucking stream. Fucking rifles over there. He went up over the hill now, so I am not pursuing in the dark. No coyotes on that one, though. Anybody notice that? Electric impacts or air? We'll go pneumatic, I swear. It's fine. I don't even have a fucking pneumatic impact anymore. Don't have one. Night gang, storms headed your way, Minnesota friends. Till next time, Motor and I appreciate you. I smell skunks in the city here. There's all the weed smokers here in the bastards. No, you're not smoking. Just go hand crank impact. Those breakaway impacts are kind of mint. I'm sure that's what you're referring to, but they're old school, but they're kind of fucking mint. What brand? I rip the rigid stuff. Mac, aka DeWalt. Where's my good flashlight? Your ass at. Breakaways make the nuts fly in the air. I think we're talking about a different fucking impact. If you have never fucking used a manual impact where you can crank the pressure up on it and it fucking overcams, and which would be a breakaway, and it gives you like fucking 100 to 1 fucking force. They're slow as fuck, but they're effective. Basically like a torque multiplier with a fucking flywheel in it. No coyotes howling on that fucker. Torque wrench, digital or old school? Depends on the application. What are we torquing? Because we want to go fucking... We can get it all the torque wrenches. In aluminum. Wheels, heads, engine blocks, front covers. What are we doing? Still matters. Subaru, if you can pay the bill, I don't give a shit. Subaru, Lexus, Land Rover, fucking Chevy, Toyota, Dodge, I don't give a damn as long as the money's good. I like digital for doing torque degree turns, especially now that shit's gotten weird. Like 27 degrees on shit. It's weird. Press button door. It's a garage door opener. It's not. Sucks when Ford's got to get a diagram for everything. For wiring or torque. Because I don't give a fuck what you're torquing on anything or doing wiring on. There's a diagram for torquing things. Whether it's Ford, Chevy, Dodge, Toyota, fucking any of them. It doesn't matter. There's going to be a torque sequence. So, I wouldn't be fucking pointing the finger at one of them. Fords are awesome. As long as you can pay the bill, I don't give a shit. Aaron, where are you from? Well, he seems like he's half fucking retarded. Then at the bottom, I was strut on a 2005 F-150 with a breaker bar and 12-foot sasswing tube because my impact rated 450 wouldn't do it. It was kind of entertaining. Took the bottom nut and bolt off the bottom of a strut on a... So, they are torqued to like fucking retard 380 foot-pounds for that bolt. However, you're... If you're fucking skinny ass couldn't nut up with a breaker bar and get those loose, 350. Okay. So 380, 350. I was pretty fucking close, actually. quoting that off the top of my head. Throwing that one out there, huh? If you can't pull that off out of your fucking off a breaker bar, then that says everything about you. I'm just saying. I've had 2 hernias. It's not that bad. Just fucking do it. You fucking 12-foot of scaffolding, you pussy. Then you're not built like us. Yeah. Had to come in like a wrecking ball. Some people aren't built for this shit. They just aren't built for this shit. And that's okay. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that, but you sometimes you got to know that you ain't built for this shit. It's like working on heavy trucks. I'm not doing that shit. I'm not built for that shit. Could I? Probably. Will I? There ain't enough money in it, so nope. Emily says girl tight. Oh, so did Aaron. I mean, ideally, wow. That was bad. Ever wonder why most field truck mechanic techs are fat guys? I mean, yeah, you have to adapt to your fucking environment. You trap? Used to. Haven't for a while. I mean, 10 years ago, I was fucking all about it. Now I have better ways to make money, so no. To be honest. And the fur market sucks. I enjoy it, but it's got to be, if it doesn't make dollars, it doesn't make sense. I'm not going to do it for free. And I'm not going to lose money doing it. That's for fucking sure. Oh, God. Concrete floor with a drain. Well, there's a drain. And as much as it's not swept, that is concrete. Iron Man says, hit the thumbs up, y'all newcomers. 92 in. I don't really consider myself fat. I'm hard to kidnap. Wow. Turns out that pigs aren't. Ricky is kicking ass out here. I'm not ambitious enough to kick ass. Just saying. Tell you right now. How do you make money nowadays? Hitting shit with a hammer? Drinking beer and talking shit on the internet? 2012 Ram, how to get more power? Well, if it's currently lacking power, chances are the motherfucker needs a camshaft if it's got a Hemi in it. So we'd start there. Aside from that, leave it the fuck alone. Why do we want more power? Because we're fucking retarded. How much does the 5.7 Hemi already have in it? Like 3 something? What do you want more power for? I want to know too. Why? What are you doing with more fucking horsepower all the fucking time? I want to know. I guarantee you I do way more shit with my stuff than you do. Needs a cam. Well, that's true. How electronic steering boxes work? Do you want an explanation? Magic. That's how they work. It's how when they don't work, that shit gets fucked up. No place to add fluid. That's because they don't require fluid. You don't need more power for driving. Harry Potter. Is it mad? I genuinely don't understand how many fucking people want to add horsepower to shit for no fucking reason. I grew up in an era where we had 200, 250 horsepower V8s. Got after it. Got down the road just fine. Reliable as fuck. Why do we need to get 500 fucking horsepower out of a V8 daily driver? We don't. We don't need to do that shit. How often are you trying out the 0 to 60 unless you're fucking retarded? And you don't care about your tires or your brakes or any other stupid shit. Jesus Christ. Start driving your vehicle within its fucking means. I'm just saying. If you're towing that much shit, then get a bigger truck. I got a 3/4 ton. I've towed a lot of shit with it. Been just pretty fucking good most of the time. My wife told me that I exceeded what I should be towing with the 3/4 ton and I should buy a semi. So I bought a fucking semi. Listen to my wife. That's what I do. At least one time. We've been together since 7 years and married for 5, and she finally got one right. I listened to her for once. I hope she's watching. Love you, wife. How much blinker fluid do I need to put in my oil? That's right. Until it comes out the cap. Just fill that shit up. You need a live that's titled Ask Katie. I'll never say shit behind my wife's back that I wouldn't say to her face. Because she could be watching at any time. I'll never live my life like that. I'll never say something. To be fair, I'm not going to say shit behind anyone's back that I wouldn't say to their face. I don't give a fuck who you are. Because I don't want to have to fucking remember what I said yesterday if I needed to lie to you or not. I don't give a fuck. I don't care. I don't live my life that way. It's pretty fucking freeing. I don't have to lie to anybody. I'm just shit. Don't care. Look at Bob Lading Roads with a 110 horsepower grader at the township doing the same work with a 250 plus. Does the township do better work just because they have more power? Nope. Speaking of that, still haven't had the roads bladed all fucking summer. So, are we getting half off on our fucking road tax this summer? Asking. Because it's fucking July. I only plowed like once since the fiscal year. I'm asking. I know that's not how this shit works because I'm on that. Well, I'm on that board, but I'm bringing it up. How come we didn't fucking? I shouldn't say we. It's not my fucking money. Pretty sure we could have rented a fucking motor grader for Week or two. While figuring out what the fuck they were going to do. Seen how deep the potholes are on my fucking road? But that's my fault, because I was the one that added the traffic to the road. What about all the other ones? I'm asking. Just asking. Because that shit genuinely pisses me off. You got a nice toolbox? No? It's cheap shit from Harbor Freight, so tell Tate the toolman has a good deal on a good toolbox. I got cheap shit from Harbor Freight. Want a damn lift in my garage? Well, you can want in one hand, be realistic in the other. Your road hasn't been graded all summer. I would say your taxes go up double at least. Oh, I seen my projected taxes for next year. You're not wrong. I like Milwaukee toolboxes. I'm happy for you. Like whatever you want. Did they still leave a washboard finish? That's trademark. Hayden's in. So that means they'll blade your road because you pay more, right? I mean, well, obviously, I haven't paid enough yet. But they mowed the ditches. Ish. Like, I try to be pretty fucking up, again, have optimistic outlook on things. But it was 2 or 3 weeks before Memorial Day. It was the beginning of May when we popped engine on said grader. Now we're into fucking July. Still don't have no fucking grader. Still not maintaining any fucking roads. I'm just saying. So who's doing this shit? I want to know too. What for? The grader doesn't get close enough to the edge of the shoulder to pull grass onto the road anyway. Well, that's because they don't want to have to make more than 2 passes. One down and one back. If they get too close to the fucking shoulder, they're going to have to pull sod in. And if they pull sod in, they would have to make a scrubbing pass to get rid of that shit. And they don't want to do that shit. So they would just keep sucking in the edge of the road all the fucking time. You can't blade I've never seen a fucking road around here you're going to blade on 2 passes. Unless you're doing it fucking regular. And we don't do that shit. Do you need a little shot of rain so I can blade my driveway, though? Because it's getting beat up a little bit. But I'll take my fucking 102-year-old road grader out there and fix that shit right up. Can argue with them until you're blue in the face and it doesn't fucking matter. And they're like, oh, you want to do it? Nope. No. Are you from the USA? Allegedly. You tell me, where do you think I'm from? North America is Canada too? That's funny. And a great point. That is a great point. The North American continent. Holy shit, Brandon's still here. Brandon was here like right out of the gate. Thanks for being a nationality police, Lee Harris. Wow. Just in Saskatoon, setting up for Egg in Motion. He questions whether I'm from the U.S. The next guy will think I'm from fucking Canada for sure. It never fucking matters. Never fucking matters. Where I'm from, where I've been, none of it fucking matters. John's in. The only reason, I'll tell you right now, the number one reason that I don't give out where I'm from is because I don't want more fucking customers. I don't want somebody fucking looking my ass up and trying to be another fucking customer because they've seen my stupid ass drinking on the fucking internet. I have enough shit to do. Trust me, I have enough shit to do. So, you're from North Dakota? No, I'm not from North Dakota. North Dakota blows and Wisconsin sucks. So figure it the fuck out. If that doesn't help, booked until 26. We're not that far out, really. No more to move tomorrow morning. It's a logistic nightmare moving in and out of shoes that big or shows that big. Like the troll that was here and said that your tire balancer is a barbecue grill. I know it. Barbecue. Damn fingers. That's fine. Michigan. I'm just like, your deductive reasoning, you need at least a fucking minute to think about that. Jesus Christ, dude. You got a plasma cutter. Matter of fact, it's still over there. Well, I actually have two of them. There's one back there in the fucking storage room, and there's still one down there in the fucking box that I haven't opened yet. So, yes. Iron Man wants to know if you're coming through it next week, Brandon. It's Wednesday and you're still setting up for next week? For fuck's sake. Wait, what's not a barbecue grill? Well, probably the plastic hood over there. That's not going to be ideal, but... Had you got to let the dog out and you guys or gals are still at question mark. It's always on the hottest day of the summer. Yeah, let's not... We're not going to do things on hot days of the summer. Nope. I'm going to drink beer in here on hot days of the summer because I can turn the fucking air conditioning on. How many beers today? I don't know. I don't keep count. If you keep track of how many beers you drink in a day, you either have a fucking ego problem or an alcohol problem. Turns out I don't have either because I can't count and I don't know how many beers I drank. So there's that. Largest live demo egg show in North America. You can literally try out 100 air seeders. 100-foot air seeders. Holy shit. I don't even have fields that big. Minnesota. Slow clap for you, jackass. Can you chug a beer for chat? I could, but I'm not gonna. Headed back to bed later, all. Jeff, I appreciate you, buddy. You have a great night, man. I'm gonna finish this beer. My old fashioned, and then I'm gonna get the fuck out of here. Working late? Does it seem like I'm working? Probably not. Send you some aerial pics. Perfect. You putting a drone up? That'd be cool. Shit. I should get my drone out too. I mowed the fairgrounds today. I should get the drone out tomorrow. Working on making the fairgrounds bigger. We're not there yet. End of the summer, I want to be 85% done with how big I want things to be. But then I got to move the slasher and dump truck and all that shit over there on that end. But we're getting there. Because I want to move that to the equipment yard so it can all be mowed around. And then all that can be cleared out and fucking turned into lawn and bale storage. So still trying to get rid of the rest of that fuck crap metal from the burning down the sheds, though. And then over here. That spot and that spot by the pole barn. Just going to have to call in the fucking big guns if they want to come get this shit. Maybe if I just give it to them. I'm tired of fucking around. Just give it to them. Let them have it. Make the fairgrounds bigger again. You have no idea, dude. The amount of fucking lawn that I mow every week is fucking exhausting. It actually makes sense moving it all over there. I've been wanting to do that for a long fucking time. It's just hasn't happened yet. Flown my drone in a neighbor's yard in a tree. Wind took it. Home now. Where were you trying to look at your neighbor's yard? I'm just saying. Road Force Traeger Grill? No, my wife has a Pit Boss or whatever the fuck it is. I don't know. I'm not the griller. My wife is the griller. I just stay the fuck away from it. If there's a grill going, my wife wants to be in charge, and I'm fat, so I'm not going to argue. Nope, testing it out was brand new. That didn't work. Katie says, yes, I am. See? I told you I wouldn't say anything behind my wife's back that I wouldn't say to her face, and she's completely agrees. Last time we were there, I think we were at 160 acres, lots of walking. Here's the deal. I got enough of my own shit that I can go walk through and be like, oh shit, I got one of those. That I don't need to go walk through 160 acres of other people's shit to enjoy things. I was weed whipping the other day and found things I didn't know that I bought. Fun fact. Spend my whole fucking weekend at a tractor show looking at somebody else's shit. Spend 15 minutes weed whipping and find shit you didn't know you bought 2 years ago. All good. Emily says, hi, Katie. Blessings. Look at Rick doing math. Also, why do you have sections when you measure things in kilometers? But it's fine. So fucked. Not that we haven't talked about that before, but it's so fucked. It's all fucked, man. I mean, I agree. Waif, are you going to stab me in the neck tonight so I can get rid of this shit or no? Nathan. I can. All right. I'm game. Seems like nobody else will, so I trust you more than anybody else. If I end up a quad, well, I'm still going to be your problem. Ha. Never mind. How long has spinning been setting up there? I remember them being there last time I was there. Fucking thing looks like it's grown. I mean, it doesn't look good. Goodbye. All right, get some paper towels out. First time we've been back since COVID. Love you, wife. I'll finish my drink and you can stab me in the head in a minute. My wife will fix it. Homebrew. No, you don't want a duck fuck. Wait, what? 93 thumbs up. Holy shit. 7 more to go. Let's go. Been a while since we had 100. Shit. Hit the thumbs up, slackers. That's right. I'll see if I get there. I'll stop and say hi. Shotgun. That's not allowed where you live, Craig. Allegedly. Shotgun with a 25-round drug mag will get the whole fucking flock. For sure. But apparently you can only have 3 in the chamber. Can have shotguns only if you suck the right dicks and they're single shot. Explains lizard dick. Never mind. Nope. How many times were you on the receiving end of that to turn it into a lizard? Nah. Wow. Giving out a lot of shotguns, are you? God damn it. I couldn't help it. Good plan for the Canadian Cobra chicken. The protecting some of these fucking species to no end for no fucking reason. Cobra chickens and fucking bald eagles. You know what? They're like fucking vermin. Some areas. Just saying. Catman's out. Appreciate you. Think I'm about out of here too. Get stabbed in the neck. Why does the Canadian goose or the seagull need to be protected? Or the fucking... Wow. Bald eagle. Asking. Symbol of freedom, my ass. Last time I checked, when did you see the fucking eagle heading up the fucking American dollar? Was it in there? Sure, but it ain't fucking first and foremost. I'm just saying. Symbol of freedom. Anybody realize how vile those motherfuckers are? What are you taking, Rick? For what? Taking? I don't take shit. Nah, Emily, it's much more fucked up than that. We're just gonna slice the bitch open and get all the pressure off of it. It's gonna be fine. That's it. That's all. Bald eagle is half the size of our wedge-tail eagles. We'll send some of those bastards over here to get rid of these motherfuckers. I'm just saying. Golden eagles are way bigger too. It's like a boil if you sliced a baseball in half and just slapped it on the back of my neck. It's fucked. Nobody wants to touch it, so. African crown eagle, if I remember correctly, is the largest of the eagles. Damn. There it is. First aid kit. X-Acto knife. We're going to fix this shit up. Appreciate y'all and If it goes sideways, I'll just be in a wheelchair next week. It'll be fine.